Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know who I am, my name is Brandy, better known as the Juiceboxdiaries. So today, what I wanted to talk about was how you can bring USHA Village thermal waters home. Now, of course, there's nothing like actually being at that village. It is absolutely beautiful and amazing. I went in 2014. I'm going to tell you those thermal waters down there, he would say geothermal waters, were so wonderful to my body. I came back with glowing skin. I came back a whole new woman. And I know it wasn't just the thermal waters. Of course, it was the herbs that I was taking and the fact that I was in an environment where I could soak up the sun. If you've ever been to Honduras, the weather is always warm. There are just some seasons where there's a rainier season and it rains at certain times and then it dries right back up and then you're back to the sun. So being in that environment alone with those geothermal waters really did a great number on me as far as how I felt on the inside and outside. I was able to recharge in a sense. So basically when something life-altering happens, it sticks with you. And I kept saying to myself, like, really, like, what's in that water? As you know, it's like very eggy. It smells like eggs. It's not like a bad egg smell, but it smells like eggs. And if you've ever been to the village, it's a setup. So you're gonna have the thermal waters going down the middle of the actual huts. And then there's like a little pathway that goes down a hill kind of. To your right, you're gonna have your personal private bathrooms. There's like 3 huts of personal baths. In the center part of it, you're going to have the pool area where you actually can dip in, and I'll show y'all a video of that in a second. And to the left you have your sauna. Now that sauna get hot, y'all. And in between the sauna and the pool is a shower head. So if you need to rinse off, you can rinse off. And then beside the actual sauna, to the far left is Dr. Sebi's glass house. So like I said, that scent of the sulfur, it stuck with me. And of course, when you're in a sauna, Joshua, who is his family member, used to always go up on the tree, get a bag and fill it with eucalyptus. And in the sauna, he used to take, it's a hole in the middle. In the sauna, he used to take this big bag, like a potato bag that people used to jump in when they were a kid. So the race and stuff, he would have that bag full of eucalyptus and he would throw it in the middle of that hole. And when you cut the setting on for the sauna to come on, all of this vapor would come up. So it would smell like boiled eggs, kind of, because it's sulfur, I guess. Boiled eggs and eucalyptus, because that's what he put in it. So that was the smell that stuck with me, and I was like, I want to bring it home. And if any of you guys have never been to Honduras, have ever experienced the village itself, I just wanted to give you kind of a video or a recipe to how to make your waters like Honduras in the USHA Village. So one thing that stuck out with me was I listened to, the great elder, and like he has a video on YouTube where he talks about the waters. And I'm going to give you a small clip, and I'm going to kind of give you an idea of why I chose the things that I chose to make this geothermal bath and bring it home.
You find that these waters has presently in it sulfur.
So there you have it. Right out of his mouth, he says that the water has a high concentration of oxygen and sulfur. Now watch the rest of it, because again, he's going to talk about the vapors, all right?
We use this water alone to create the environment of vaporizing around you.
Vapor, see all that heat coming right off the top of it? It's because it's hot.
You inhale that vapor, but the vapor that you're inhaling is sulfur, phosphorus, and iron.
You have it. He says the vapors that you're inhaling is phosphorus, sulfur, and iron. So now real quick, I'm gonna show y'all a video of me in the waters, because such great memories, y'all, out here. Now I'm gonna tell you, this water when you first get in is super hot, but once you get in, it's so relaxing. Now we was talking about those bath huts. These are the bath huts that are to the right when you come down the hill. This is the actual pool that I was in, which is in the middle. And yeah, it's just nice. Now that you've seen all the beautiful scenery of USHA Village, let's talk about bringing it home. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some fresh eucalyptus bush. I'm going to put the whole thing in the tub just because it reminds me so much of the sauna when Joshua used to put it in there. Now, Sebi talked about phosphorus and iron, so of course we're going to put burdock root in there because burdock root is heavy in phosphorus and iron. I'm not using fresh burdock root, but I am using 5 tea bags of burdock root. Now, of course, for the sulfur, I'm going to use Kala Namack or black salt. I'm going to put about a cup in there or 2 cups because it is also very high in sulfur. So the great thing about that is there's your egg smell. He said oxygen as well. Now, here's another option or an honorable mention. There's a company called Soakness that makes a hydrogen peroxide bath salt. I, on the other hand, like to use 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide because it is the best concentration of oxygen. I put in about 1 or 2 cups of that as well. And there you have it. So you let all this run. Of course, I want a little bit more of the eucalyptus smell. So I decided, hey, why not throw in some eucalyptus drops? So 15 or 20 drops of eucalyptus essential oil in this bad boy. And there you have it. You have the perfect setup for a beautiful USHA Village style bath. Now get you a sea moss face mask, cut a candle on, get you some eucalyptus soap, and relax for at least 40 minutes to get the full benefits. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.